welcome to another video. It is my birthday. Hooray, good for me. You guys saw that from the title. I'm 28 years old. I like to do this thing every year on my birthday where I draw myself. I was going to say that I don't really draw myself too often, but that's not true anymore. Now that I do my YouTube videos, I draw myself like pretty much every day, which is a little bit weird for me, but yeah, I've never been really great at drawing myself, but I felt like on my birthday I should always make like a little birthday illustration just to I guess celebrate myself, which is a weird way of thinking about it. I just feel like I don't want to say that I don't think I'm worth celebrating, because that's not entirely true. I don't think birthdays are like super significant or anything. Like, I'm not like, birthdays are so great. I just feel like birthdays are like, you know, a day to relax and chill out. Like, people always ask you, oh, it's your birthday, what are you gonna do? It's like, I don't want to do jack shit. So I just sort of kind of put all of that energy into like my birthday drawing, and so I always draw myself in my little jacket, my little hoodie, and I'm wearing a birthday hat, and I've got a balloon, and I have like a little noise blower, but I have like a very dead-eyed expression on my face, just to be like sort of in like I'm kind of done with it. I just think that the juxtaposition between like all the fun birthday stuff and like the dead-eyed expression is fun. Not to say that I don't like my birthday. I like my birthday fine. I always get the day off on my birthday just because I feel like people are always like, your birthday's just another day, and it's like, yeah, that's true, but also it's my day. I can do whatever I want, kind of. Like, I don't really like giant birthday celebrations or anything like that. I really just like to stay home and relax on my birthday. It's like my birthday is the only excuse that I have to like not do anything, and so it's like I have an excuse to not do anything, so I'm gonna take it, you know what I mean? So yeah, so this is just my little birthday illustration. I really don't have too much to say about it. I keep it really simple whenever I do these. I've thought about doing sort of kind of ones that are a little bit more detailed and stuff, but then I'm like, that kind of goes against the whole thing of the birthday illustration. Like, the whole point of the birthday illustration is to kind of be like, it's my birthday, and to be kind of bland about it. That's like the fun part of it. It's like sort of kind of like just showing me being like kind of bored with my birthday. So I feel like it kind of, displays that better if the drawing is a little bit shitty. To say that I think the drawing is bad, but it is pretty low effort on my part. This only took me 20 minutes. This is a real-time video. I didn't speed it up or anything. It took me like 10 minutes to sketch it, and then like, you know, 5 to 10 minutes to line it, and then, you know, 20 minutes for the coloring. So it didn't take me super long. I really don't ever take super long to do my birthday drawing. Like I said, I like to keep it pretty low effort, just because it's like, I don't think birthdays are super important anyway, but I do think it's fun to like draw something for them. And also, it was sort of kind of an excuse to draw myself, just because I used to not draw myself very often. I was like, I should probably do self-portraits. I feel like lots of artists do a lot of self-portraits, but I feel like I've never really done that before. I mean, I do it now just because I kind of have to for my YouTube videos, for my thumbnails, but before I never really had the motivation to draw myself. I would do it from time to time, when I felt like I had to, which is weird to say, like, what? You don't never need to draw yourself, but I just feel like a lot of artists draw themselves a lot. And some artists only draw themselves, which I'm like, that's cool. And they like draw themselves really well. And I'm like, I don't know. I never really felt like the need to draw myself. Maybe because I feel like I don't have a very interesting character design. But, you know, I could change that whenever I want. I could always try to design myself a different character design, or I could change my appearance in real life. But I'm super lazy when it comes to my own appearance. I'm like, I'm just throwing on a hoodie and I'm putting my hair up, dude. I really don't want to do anything more than that. And then, you know, when I already talked about that, about making a persona, I just feel like it's disingenuous when I do it. Not when other people do it. I like when other people make personas. Whenever I do it, I feel like weird about it. So I just draw myself normally, just how I look, pretty much. It's a little bit off, because I'm not really super great at likeness, but whenever I ask my family, I'm like, do my drawings of myself look like me? And they're like, yeah. And I guess it kind of hits all of the beats. I got the glasses, I got the bun, I got the orange hoodie. That's pretty much all I look like, honestly and truly. So that's what I do. I draw myself with a balloon. I make the balloon green because green's my favorite color. And then I give myself a party hat and a noise blower. I just think that having me blow the noise blower with like a dead-eyed expression is very funny. So yeah, I don't really have anything too much to say about this drawing. It's very, very simple. Like, I only use 3 colors for the skin tone. I used 2 colors for the hair. I used 2 colors for the eyes, and I used 3 colors for the hoodie. And then I just used 3 colors for the balloon. Like, it's nothing. It's like, what's that? Like 12 colors. It's nothing too crazy. And I even reused some of the colors for the eyes and stuff like that. for what I put in the hair and such. I just do that. I keep it super, 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 super simple, you guys. I've tried in the past to make them a little bit more complicated. Like I did a little bit more shading on the hoodie in previous years. Like I did like some purple in the shadows and stuff like that. And I put a little bit more effort into like the line art and stuff. I tried to put effort into line art here. But as I was doing it, I was going really slow, and I was like, the lines were looking gross. And then so I decided I was going to do what I do when I do my sketching in pen. I decided I was just going to lay down one line and try to keep it like pretty sharp and quick the way that I do line art when I'm drawing, when I'm sketching with it, when I'm sketching with a pen. I feel like the line art turned out better on that one. It's on the left side where I did like the hoodie. I feel like those lines are a little bit more decisive and a little bit more less shaky, and so I liked that. I'm sorry I didn't show you guys the lighting and the sketching for this video, but I was like, I don't feel like it. Sorry. It probably would have gone by really fast, but also it takes a little bit longer when I sketch on video, so probably not. Yeah, I get really frustrated when I'm doing sketching to line art because I'm supposed to like erase the line art, the sketch before I do the line art, because with these Pilot High-Tech Skis especially, they really don't go over pencil very well, which is like not their fault. The pencil is waxy, and so it's like hard to put ink over like the wax layer of the pencil. But I'm like, I don't want to erase it because I won't be able to see the sketch. And I can kind of erase it a little bit with the kneaded eraser, which I do have. I don't particularly like kneaded erasers. I mean, they are good for certain things. They're really good for lightening your sketch, but I have trouble seeing the sketch when it's lightened, so I don't really like it too much. And I think my kneaded eraser is getting old because it's starting to get sticky, so I might need to get a new one. But I've gotten pretty good use out of it though. So they are useful. If you don't have a kneaded eraser and you're an artist, I would suggest getting one. They're not expensive. And if someone's trying to sell you a kneaded eraser that's expensive, they're trying to scam you. Okay? I remember they used to be like 25 cents, but I think now that's up to $1 because of like inflation or whatever, which is still not super expensive. So I would grab one if you need one. If you're like an artist and you like do a lot of line art, I would grab one so that way you can lighten your sketches and stuff. And you can also use it for like graphite drawings and things like that. They're very useful, I think. I just don't like to use them. They're fun like to play with because they kind of have like a putty like texture. But like I said, I don't know. Something about them I don't like. I like the rigidness of like a regular eraser. I feel like they don't erase as well. I mean, they're not really for erasing like all the way. They're really more for like lightening sketches and stuff like that. So they're like, they can be your main eraser. I wouldn't say that it's impossible for them to be your main eraser. It's just like, for me personally, I don't use them as my main eraser. Anyways, I've sort of kind of run out of things to talk about. What do you guys like to do on your birthday? Are you guys like me and you're like, I like to stay home and relax? Or are you like, I don't care about my birthday, I just go to work or I go to school and I just hope that nobody sings me happy birthday? Or are you like, you have a big blowout celebration? My birthday is not one day, my birthday is the whole month, my birthday is the whole 3 months leading up to my birthday, you know, that sort of thing. I don't really understand that last one. I'm kind of like, okay, I know that everybody is special and you are very special, but I think having the whole month for your birthday is kind of like a lot for me. And then I also hate having people saying happy birthday to me. I don't really like it. It's always very awkward. And I kind of get the day off on my birthday so that way I can avoid that at work. Just because, no offense to my coworkers or anything, I like them. They're cool people. But I'm like, it's always awkward saying happy birthday to your coworker. And also, most people really don't care about other people's birthdays that much. No offense. I mean, I care. I care about people. And like, I'm like, oh, I hope you have a happy birthday. And also, when people are there on their birthday, I'm like, why are you here? It's like an excuse to take the day off. I know, but other people need money and stuff. I mean, not that I don't need money. I do need money. But I also need peace of mind. You know what I mean? So it's like, if I have an excuse to take the day off, I'm going to take the day off. I don't ever really have an excuse to take the day off. I mostly just work all the time and then off for the whole week. And then I'm like, okay, I have days off on the weekends. I only ever really call into work when I'm sick or if it's my birthday. So, yeah. So what do you guys like to do? I mean, I guess I can understand wanting to have like a big old party because then you get lots of presents and stuff, but you don't really get lots of presents when you're like an adult. I feel like when you're an adult, the only times you really get presents are just like Christmas, which is like valid. I mean, I'm an adult. I have adult money. I don't really need people to buy me presents. But honestly, presents are nice. And honestly, when you're an adult, presents are less like people guessing what you want and more like you telling people, hey, buy this for me. And so it's like, you're getting stuff that you want and then someone else is just paying for it. And honestly, sometimes it's just like, I need socks, or it's like, can you get me this thing? I need this. Right? It's like appliances and shit. It's like, I need a new toaster, and then someone gets you a toaster for Christmas. You're like, hell yeah, now I don't have to buy a toaster. It's that sort of thing, which I think is like, I wouldn't say that that's bad, right? But it's like I think it's actually a good thing. I feel like it's nice to have when Christmas and your birthday comes around and then people just buy you something that you need, and then you don't have to spend money on something that you need that's like necessary. I love not spending money, honestly and truly. I haven't been able to save money for a while, but I'm going to get back to saving money. I like to save money, just because I get a lot of money anxiety. And I'm like, oh, I spent all that money and I shouldn't have spent all that money. I don't really like to spend money. Like I said, I get anxious about spending money. And so I do like to save money, not in like a weird rich person way. It's like I need to hoard all the money. Just sort of like planning for the future type of way. I do like to have money saved in case I need something, like for my dog, or if I need to go to like the freaking med clinic or something. So yeah, I like to save money, except when it's my birthday, or coming up on my birthday. I like to buy myself presents. I don't, what's it called? No, I like to buy myself presents, like I was saying, but I do it like way too much in advance. Like, I was talking about those people who like celebrate their birthday for like a month, and I don't really do that, but I do buy myself presents for like a month before my birthday. I stop after it's like my birthday. I'm like, okay, my birthday's over, no more presents. But I'll be like, oh, I could buy this, my birthday's coming up soon. Or I'll be like, oh, it's almost my birthday, I should probably get that for myself. And so I end up buying like 3 or 4 gifts for myself. I bought like 3 or 4 art books this year. I'm like, it's okay, my birthday is soon. It's like a birthday gift to me. It's like I buy myself like 5 birthday gifts. But that's the good thing about being an adult. You have your adult money, you're allowed to buy yourself presents. And honestly, I could buy myself a present whenever I want, and typically I allow myself to buy like one thing for myself a month. But other than that, I don't really like to spend money too much. Like, sometimes you just need a little treat, and sometimes that little treat is 3 $50 art books. So yeah. And then I also had a present that I bought myself like way in April. I put it on, what's it called? Not back order. What's the word? It was on pre-order. And so I pre-ordered that. It took 4 months to get here, but that's okay. I knew it was going to take that long, because it was a pre-order, and they were like, it's going to ship in August. And I was like, August is my birthday month. And so I was like, I grabbed that. And it came in August. I was like, yay, hooray. I flipped through it. It's a good book. It's small, but it's a good book. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for my birthday, you guys. I'm probably going to have cheesecake not for dinner. Oh my gosh, not for dinner, but for my birthday cake. Not that I don't like regular birthday cake. I actually do like cake, but not that much. I like it okay. Not really super into sweets. I'm more cake over pie, honestly. But I just said I like cheesecake better than regular cake, which is cheesecake is pie and not cake. But I mean, I like it over like regular pie, like apple pie. I don't like hot fruit. Something about making fruit hot is like gross to me. Like vegetables, I like vegetables hot or like cooked or whatever. But whenever you make fruit hot, I'm like, that's ill. That's disgusting. Like, why does it taste like that? Why is the texture like that? It's so weird. I don't know. I don't like cooked fruit personally. I like when my fruit is cold, and so I don't like pie. But I do like cheesecake. And people be like, cheesecake's not pie, it's cake. But it's like, no, it's not. It's the process. It's cheese. It's pie. And it's in like the same tin as a pie, in my opinion. Maybe it's like people are like, no, it's cake. The kind of cheesecake that I like is like the no bake cheesecake, and so that one I cannot argue that one is cake in any capacity. It's not bread. How can it be cake if it's not bread? You know what I mean? I feel like we're getting off, and this is like way off topic for the birthday thing, but honestly, I don't think cheesecake is cake. I think it's pie. I don't know why it's called cheesecake. I think it's very decisively pie, in my opinion. But you guys can let me know your opinions on that. I'm not the only one in my family who doesn't really like traditional cakes or anything like that. My sister, on her birthday, she always gets a cookie cake because she doesn't like regular cake. And I'm like, no offense, but that's so gross. I hate cookies, you guys. I do not like cookies. I don't know what it is about cookies, but something about the texture of them I don't like at all. And like, even the soft ones are okay, but especially when they're hard, it's like, ugh. Gross. It's like, I don't know, something about cookies is weird to me. Anyway, we're coming up towards the end of the video here. I'm just finishing off my hoodie. Every time I draw myself, I'm drawing myself in my hoodie. I used to draw myself in my pajamas all the time because that's what I was always wearing, and I guess I still am always wearing pajamas when I'm at home. Are you guys the type of people who wear your pajamas at home, or are you the type of person who's like walking around in like full clothes and then only at night you put on your pajamas. I'm not like that. I feel like just imagine walking around in jeans all day is like torture. I really don't like to wear jeans. And then there's like other types of pants, obviously, but the most pair of pants I wear most of the time is jeans, and so I'm like walking around in jeans all day sounds like torture. And so I wear my pajamas mostly, but now I mostly just draw myself in my hoodie all the time. I feel like it's a little bit better, and also it's like easier to draw. I'm not super great at drawing hoodies, and I feel like I draw this one a little bit fluffier than my hoodie actually is. But I do like oversized hoodies in like drawings and stuff. I really want to get better at drawing lots of fabric, like really like bunchy fabric and stuff. Like I really like the look of like chunky shoes and like loose pants and like loose clothes, but loose clothes are like a lot harder for me to draw than any other type of clothing. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's just true for me. I struggle a little bit with doing that. Maybe that's what I'll study for this week. Just try to figure out how to do drapery, because it's not just clothes. It's also like blankets and stuff, curtains, all those things that sort of kind of hang, like the way clothes hang off your body, or curtains hang off the wall, or blankets hang off of the bed. All that stuff is like part of like drapery and like folds and stuff, and I struggle with that. And so I think that's probably what I'm going to study this week. Anyway, thank you guys so much for spending this time with me. I hope you like this video. If it's your birthday too, happy birthday. It's so fun to share a birthday together. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Bye.